Hey guys, all right, let's talk about last night's episode of Hello Ladies. And again, uh, it's just too funny. Now, in my last review, I made a mistake and I kept calling the main character Stephen when it's actually Stuart. So let me just make that correction right off the top. So again, Stuart is, he's just always in way over his head. So this week he decides he's going to throw a pool party. And him and his partner that he works with, his name is Rory, they decide that they're going to throw this amazing pool party and it's going to be like the best the Hollywood Hills has ever seen. I mean, unfortunately, Stuart just has no friends and he has no hot friends. So he's trying to get his own friends to invite all these people. And it quickly starts to turn from like a small BYOB party to, oh, I have a DJ, I have a bartender and all this, like all these shenanigans to get these people there. So, and then one of the other things that when they realize that how many people might turn out for this party, they quickly change it from their house to his friend Wade's house. Now, Wade is his friend who is separated from his wife, and he's always sad and depressed, and he really wants to get back together with his wife, and he's just moved into this new complex, and it almost looks like it's like a retirement home. It's like full of older people, out of shape, and just kind of, sad folks. And so Stuart is like, yeah, let's have it at your place and we'll use the pool and we'll turn it into like this, we'll have like a VIP section over here, we'll have the bar here. So he's like anticipating that it's going to be like this amazing party. So once the party gets started, it is quickly turning into a sad scene. The bartender shows up and it's this really good looking guy, and Stuart's not impressed because he wanted obviously some voluptuous hot lady. And he's upset because this bartender's like gorgeous and his body's ripped, and he's like, we don't want people flirting with him, we want them flirting with us. And the people that start showing up are all of Wade's friends, and they're people that live in the complex. And like I said before, they're all middle-aged and they're all like out of shape and they're just like not hot, right? And so the bartender even makes a reference. He's on the phone with one of his friends. He's like, oh yeah, I'm working this middle-aged gay party because there's nothing but dudes everywhere. So it's just, oh my God, it's hilarious. So finally a couple of cute ladies show up. And in true Stuart fashion, he's so over the top. He won't let the bartender talk to them. He's like, he won't even let them make these like drinks. He's just trying to cock block at every turn he can. He puts down a couple of people that live in the complex just so that he can try to make himself and these ladies feel better. And it's a disaster. So these ladies decide, you know what, we're going to take off. Nothing against your party, but we just have somewhere else to go. So, Stuart is like deflated. He's sad. He wishes he could, throw a party that's going to be amazing. And he decides he's going to leave his own party. And before he leaves, before earlier on in the episode, he had told one of the security guards, listen, if people don't show up and have this flyer, then they can't come into my party. We don't want just anybody showing up. So he leaves, he takes off, he's like this sad sack, and he like mopes home. Of course, as soon as he leaves, the party really gets started. And everyone's having a great time. All these people are in the pool. There's naked women, or there's half naked women everywhere. And his friend Wade takes a picture with these two hot ladies. And so after they send this picture to Stuart, he realizes, oh my God, my party is a success. And he hightails it back over to Wade's place, and he goes up to the security guard to let him in. And he's like, do you have a flyer? And he's like, no, I don't have a flyer. And he's like, okay, well, sorry, you can't get in. And he's like, but it's my party. He's like, but you don't have a flyer. And he's like, I'm sorry, I have to follow the rules. He's like, but I made these rules. And he's like, well, I'm sorry, I have to do my job. And he's like, but I'm the one who implemented these rules, so you got to let me in. This is my party. And he's just like, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. And so he basically has to leave his own party. He drives away, and then he tries to sneak in on foot through the back, and he like climbs up this this guarded gate, and he's like looking through the party, and he's calling for his friends, and they don't hear him because they're too busy in the pool with these ladies, and they're drinking, and it's hilarious. And then finally another security guard rolls up on like one of those mopeds, and he's like, sorry sir, you're gonna have to get down. He's like, but this is my party, you have to understand. And he's like, get down. And so Stuart once again is unlucky in love and has to scurry home with his tail between his legs. I mean, it was a little bit predictable, but it is always fun to watch because it is just so awkward watching him. He is so desperate to try to find love and literally in all the wrong places. So another fun episode of Hello Ladies. I hope you watch it and enjoy it just as much as I did. All right, guys, I'll see you next week.